Good afternoon. It's me again. How's everyone doing? It's a beautiful Wednesday. Clear blue sky. It's a little hot though. 89 degrees. For living 30 minutes from the ocean. It's expected. No matter how bad you're feeling right now, you know you're feeling bad because you felt better at one time. So just know that's a possibility. That no matter how bad you feel now, there is potential to feel better. Sometimes you gotta weigh it out, but a lot of times it's a choice. Don't choose to do things that keep you in that space. Choose to do things that will help you see life from a different perspective. Go to the gym, go to the beach. That's what I did yesterday. I haven't been having the best last few days, mentally. It's been a struggle, but I've been meditating, I've been visualizing. That's really helped. Right now, I'm on my way back to volunteering, which is good because I'm a part of this community and what we're doing, this nonprofit. Um, it's given us the opportunity to do this mass marketing campaign. So, just to get people aware, it's for, I think, the betterment of the society. It does have to do with financials, and it's a different way how we've been dealing with currency. So it's good. I think it's brand awareness basically. So just like what I'm doing now, brand awareness, trying to be consistent and putting my face out there because nobody watches my stuff now. But someday will. As long as I stay consistent, I'll look back a year from now like, wow, that's what I'm manifesting. I I think that I am a pretty good manifester, and I think we all are. How your life is like right now is because your mindset is there. Whether you're successful, whether you're broke, whether anything that's going on, you did that. That came up in your mind. We all have free will here. We're all free to think how you want, especially, living in the United States, anything's possible. Anything. I don't know what it's like in other countries, but I've heard sometimes it could be harder. But what's helped me is I wake up, write down 10 things I'm grateful for, and then send love to 3 people that maybe I don't have the best relationship with right now. But this is what life is about. You learn from it. You learn what you want, you learn what you don't want. I think key things for me that I'm manifesting is getting my own place, building this YouTube channel, someone can come across it right now and like, what is this? What is this guy thinking, or what is he doing, or what is he? None of this what he says makes sense. His channel doesn't make sense. None of it looks great. It's just, but you have to start somewhere. Go back and look at when Mr. Beast first started. Whatever he was talking about, I wasn't into it. I'm still not into it. It's about gaming. And he was just talking and talking and talking, and eventually things just it developed. It evolved to whatever he wanted it to be. And it's the same thing now. It's my like daily journal entry. I love writing. But actually the the this part it gets tiring, right? Because words are just coming to my mind so fast. I'm like not writing fast enough. So this is like my daily journal. I spend a lot of time, a lot of time. I do live with my sister, but we have our own lives. But I spend a lot of time alone. Other than when I'm at the gym or I'm volunteering at this. Right now, I'm only doing like one every other day because I don't want to get burnt out. Because it's a lot of just like repetitive stuff, which is fine because I know the intentions behind it. But it is a lot of work. It's a lot of repetitive work. So, but I met some great people in the midst of this, so that's positive. Always looking towards positive. You have to. Always have to. So I think what I'm manifesting is one, living on my own, being in a healthy, loving relationship, making an impact to as many people as I can. Yeah, those are my goals right now. What are your goals? Let me know in the comments what some of the things you guys are working on. Today I meditated and I visualized, and as soon as I came out of that meditation, I embraced the emotions that came along with it. And when I was awaiting what was going to happen to me last year in my Ford situation, that's all I did. Meditated and visualized. It really specifically that part. And that's why I say I'm a pretty good manifester as well, because I worked hard on that one. It, and you think of the possibilities that are out there, the potential. Because really, I was putting my life in the hands of a judge, of my defense lawyer, and a prosecutor, and then possibly a jury. And but no matter what, I have to make this happen. There's no way I can see myself sitting somewhere for any amount of time. So that's what I did. Yeah, now I continue to do it, but for different reasons. I remember when I meditated, one time I came out of it and I was crying. I was crying because I was so happy. Because I knew that I was gonna be okay. Sure enough, sure enough, it happened in real life. It's real. So real. They say you have to believe that it's gonna happen before it happens. You want something to happen so bad, your whole being has to believe it's true. When you replay it in your mind, when you visualize it in your mind, your conscious mind doesn't know the difference between if it's happening in real life or is it something that you're just visualizing. So whatever you have to do, if you're visualizing, you're putting yourself in first person, or even if you're just watching a movie of yourself, if somebody was taking the camera around in recording you in your everyday life, they said, "Oh, look, that's me." Whatever it is you want, do you want a big house? The location you live in's changed. You want to drive a certain car. Like visualize sitting in the car that you want, holding on to the steering wheel and driving. Visualize yourself walking around with the real estate agent, telling them, "Yes, I want this one because I have the means to do so." Visualize sitting there signing paperwork for the car that you want, for the house that you want. Visualize yourself packing boxes and sending them off with the moving company, telling them, "I want to move here." Do it. I'm telling you, it works. And as I sit before you today, what I'm working on right now, that's what I want you guys to see. Because there's a lot of content out there telling you how to do it, what to do. For me, I don't see so much. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough, but I don't see so much of this guy is in the midst of trying to manifest and visualize something, and it worked out. But we have proof because we can go back into his later videos and see what he was trying to do, what goals he had, and then he accomplished them. So things that has worked for me in the past as well is I am a certified hypnotist, so I made my own recording and I would listen to it. What I tell my clients is when I give you a recording, listen to this for 2 weeks and then as needed. So that's what I did for myself. Actually, I need to make myself into recording because that was last year, and so a lot of those things came to fruition already. And I think the rest of it is still things that are being worked on, or it takes time. Not everything is just quick. You have to be consistent. And I would have to say that last year I was like hyper focused on being free. Everything else was like, well, I'll work on it when that's over with. But I've done that. I've done muscle testing. I've talked to my spirit guides to give me direction. So I think everybody has their own kind of formula. And all I can do is just share that with you and see, well, what can work for you. Not everybody's into hypnosis. Not everybody's into muscle testing. But if you pick something and then believe it, don't second guess yourself if it's working or not. If it's working, it's working. And then pay attention to all the little synchronicities of proving that your intuition's right. To me, I kind of like stopped believing in coincidences. It's like, no, for sure, this happened for a reason. But just stick in there, hang in there, pay attention to the language that you use. Is it negative or positive? Like someone told me yesterday, I said, hey, how are you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while. And they said, oh, I'm just trying to survive another year. Okay. The thing is, I'm not judging them for saying it. It's just if they want something better for themselves other than just surviving, their thoughts and their mentality has to go there. Do you want to be just surviving or do you want to be thriving? And as we talked a little bit more, right now they live in the Midwest and they want to move out to the basically out here to California. I said, well, the mentality has to go to my mentality is that I do live in California. It's just reality hasn't catched up yet. It hasn't caught up yet. And that's what we talk about being delusional is first you think it and then you say it out loud. Say it to yourself or say it to somebody who you trust that won't judge you for seeing something that maybe they don't see in reality themselves yet. But they know because of the person you are that it's gonna come to life. Like the other day I was on Zillow and I was looking at these houses. So I told you I'm trying to manifest I want to live in Lake Sherwood. And so the thing is I can't really say anymore I want to. It's if we're talking about quantum physics, there is a version of me that lives there already, right? And all I have to do is to come into alignment with a person that lives there. Because if you ever looked up Lake Sherwood, you know that these houses are expensive. Or, I don't want to say expensive, you just have to have a certain amount of money to live there. Because I want to take out that language that it's expensive, because it's like, then you're saying it's out of reach. So, I am showing my sister these houses on Zillow, and I was like, I want that one. I know the address, I know how much it is, and I was showing her. I said, "Look, this is my closet. This is my infinity pool in the backyard. This is the fitness room. This is my office. This is the kitchen." I said I could spend a little bit more and get this, or but the design and everything, like, I really like this one. I can tell you this much: nobody in my family's had a house like that. Nobody in my family's even had the money to afford in a place like that. So, if you say your dreams out loud and you don't sound crazy, they're not big enough. So, just keep that in mind. But thanks for joining me on another ride. And I'm almost here. So, I'll be talking and chatting later. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.